Over to you, sir. That's it.
That's really amazing. Now, I want us to get into something very important. Apparently, we mistakenly cut off air, but I want us to get into something very, very important right now. Let's talk a little bit about um, the war for this 7 year and ABC and the media. Let's talk on that very briefly, and then we can move on into other issues. Please, I'll start with you, Barrister Fru.
Paddy, I think that for these 7 years, the ABC has done a marvelous job of reporting on this war. I also note that the so-called world media have underreported this war. Nobody, very few foreign correspondents have ventured to report on this war. I remember that they started saying 3,000 dead, and they stay on 3,000 dead for almost 2, 3 years, and then went to 6,000. They are now at 6,000, and they are staying there. Because they do not report, they do not investigate, they are not on the ground like in other war-torn places like Gaza and Ukraine. I don't know what Africans ever did to this world. Africa is the richest continent. We supply everything to everybody, but when it comes to us, we're treated like subhumans. This war is one of the most underreported war in the world. Thank God that we have ABC that has done its best. It's done a lot for these 7 years of reporting. Even though ABC really became effective a few years back, because when ABC started, it was being used as a personal thing, and a lot of reporting was shallow. But at least they were reporting. It was shallow. But now ABC has taken over, has escalated, and is now reporting fully. Can you imagine that for how many years that we have been coming on Ambazonia this week and talking
Actually, we
about
need
this
to
war?
round up now. I
So
was
we
trying
have,
to do some Barrister Fro, please, we need to round up now. I was trying to do some
yes.
connections were automatically interrupted. I don't know why. Um, were interrupted. I'll be streaming when at any time we start talking. So please, the co-host should try not to interrupt the stream. But we need to just round up now. The president will be briefing us this evening more. I'm still waiting to see if the message from Professor Potter. You have not sent any message to me to know have we started. Please, can you send a message? I cannot hear you from the Zoom, but I think I could. I'm not connected directly in the Zoom. Have we started already? What is happening, please? We were disconnected abruptly, so please try to talk to us so that we know what to do in the studios, please.
Yes.
Okay, by Stambesia, please, you want to react on that? Let me correspond with them to know what is happening.
Okay, very briefly. You see, the ABC, before we get to ABC, let us be reminded that when the fourth conclave created the interim government, they mentioned in that fourth conclave that their voice of communication was going to be SCBC. But shortly after Sisiku was taken off, SCBC, it turned out, was not a communication voice for the people, was a private enterprise because it is written there that it should be privatized. Based on that, SCBC would not give President Sako the platform on which to address the people. That's how ABC was created in replacement of SCBC. What difference does it make? Because we're paying the bills for SCBC as a government, the interim government then, we paid $14,000 and more. And then we transitioned to ABC, which now became the people's voice, this government voice, funded by us, run by us. We have a whole board that runs it. And so over the years, We have had three platforms at least. We have the SCBC, which is still hanging out there, but does not represent the voice of Ambazonia. We have, after the coup plotting, we have Mr. Anu, who created his own forum, ABS, African Broadcasting Service. They're out there. Some people follow them, follow SCBC, but they don't replace ABC. ABC is people funded,